Sports fans, join me tonight after the Warriors-Clippers game for a live post-game show right here on YouTube. I'll have some video analysis as well, and you can ask your questions on Twitter using hashtag BBallShow, and I'll answer them. It's always a great conversation, and our post-game shows make it even better. You in? If you haven't been paying attention, the Lakers have suddenly become fun again. With a new coach and new style of play, no longer is a game against this team an easy win for the other team. While they have been struggling recently with a rash of injuries that have cost them wins, one big bright spot has warmed the horizon, and it's a very rare occurrence indeed. When going through the top 5-man lineups in the NBA this year, it's common to see the starters from each team lead this list. And that's what we see here through the top 8 lineups. However, when you get to the 9th rated lineup, you might scratch your head a bit. That's right, the Lakers' second unit, not a starter among them, is ranked 9th in the league in net rating. That's right, the Lakers' second unit, not a starter among them. They've averaged just about 10 minutes a game together and are outscoring the other team by almost 10 points per 100 possessions. I mean, their starters are down farther at 15th on the list, but are not doing nearly as well in their 14 minutes per game together. So let's jump into the footage to find out what the heck is going on and why Luke Walton has been able to win games on the back of his bench guys. The offense with this group is led by Lou Williams, who clearly has the role of the man when out there, and he's always had the unique ability to draw fouls. He's similar to Harden in this respect, yet isn't quite as demonstrative or floppy. He just knows how to get his body into the defender for clear contact, then always makes sure to get the shot up at the rim to get his free throws. He's got a great three-point shot, so defenders must challenge it, and that just gives him extra opportunities to get him in the air and draw contact for those free throws. He's always trying to find the cracks and crevices to fit through, dare them to swipe at the ball, and get it to the rim for easy points. While he rarely brings the ball up in this lineup, he does do it on occasion, which gets him attacking right away. But after Nance secures the rebound for a new possession, just watch the magician as he gets just enough of the reach in to draw a whistle and still nail the shot. He is definitely the crutch they lean on as the shot clock winds down, and he's very difficult to deal with because he can drive as well as quick release from way downtown. He also reads defenses and has been moving without the ball the best of his career. Definitely a Luke Walton influence here. Next in line in their scoring hierarchy is Jordan Clarkson. A starter for much of his career, he has flourished in his new role attacking bench players from the other teams. The offense features Lou and Jordan, getting them in tons of action where they can come around handoffs to attack the middle. And Clarkson has a great hesitation game, confusing and confounding the defense. Out of horns, he is able to find an opening to the left corner off the dribble and hit the twisting jumper. Clarkson also can get downhill and loves to toss in close shots off the glass, just barely eluding the opponent's big men. And the sharing and carrying offense that Luke Walton put in yields good ball movement and easier shots for this unit as Nance uses the short roll to find Clarkson open. Clarkson has struggled from beyond the arc, but his mid-range is solid when he gets an open look off of a screen. And he is just good enough in transition to keep them real honest with a variety of finishing moves. Brandon Ingram shows flashes of brilliance and the potential to be the breakout star in a year or two. He's mastering attack off the catch, and with his long arms, he can get his shot off almost anybody. Ingram plays point guard the most in this lineup, allowing Lou and Clarkson to get more off-ball screens and openings to attack. On this one, they run horns, reverse it to Lou, who can then create towards the baseline before Ingram flows to the weak side corner and promptly hops into a three from the shallow corner. And every game, Ingram gets a little bit closer to where he's destined to be, a superstar. There's not much firepower beyond these three. Nance can tease us with a nice outside jumper, but I don't think it's going to be his forte. But after he got mad because of a lack of a call, he gets into an isolation and shows us that those moves are there, he just doesn't have access to them all the time. On the defensive end, you've got a real standout in Tariq Black. Here's a guy with an innate sense of when to rotate on defense and has the ability to help without fouling. Watch how well he plays quarterback down there, covering two guys until Nance can get back, then contesting the shot to a miss. And he's also very reliable in defending the pick and roll, and has mastered the art of verticality in blocking the shot. The hustle really helps him when those blocks morph into fast breaks. And then check how he actually looks skilled as he sets the ball screen, then rolls hard to the rim, and uses the terrific hop step to get to the rim for the lefty finish. With Black anchoring the defense alongside Nance, you have a very capable team defense. Watch how Ingram's length can bottle up Butler on the pick and roll, and everyone on the perimeter can switch, which goes a long way to blowing up the offense, ultimately giving up a contested 3-ball. Sometimes good defense still gives up a score, and I love how Clarkson stays attached to the ball handler's hip. Nance bumps down beautifully, then recovers to help defend the pitch on the right side. You can see great effort and awareness, just not the result. And if you want to see 5 men moving together on a string, helping each other and rotating to take opponents, then watch this possession as the Hawks get stymied by all the bodies flying around. And yet another example of a rare situation where all 5 guys move together to cut off the penetration of the offense, rotate, help onto other men if they have to, and contest shots. Beautiful. Nance is certainly a great teammate to have. Watch how he helps and recovers, then helps cover for Lou on the curl, then digs down to box out his man. No rebound for him, but he deserves most of the credit. The most surprising guy on defense has been Lou Williams. Check out his energy and stance as he fights through the screen, sticks with his man, and keeps him away from the middle so Tariq Black can contest the shot into a miss. And Ingram's long arms really cause problems too, and I think he could become a lockdown defender as he gains strength and experience. Plus, he's learning how to rotate off with split-second decisions to force misses on the perimeter, an exciting proposition for Luke Walton to be sure. And while I've taken a lot of crap on Twitter for my analysis of Tariq Black's offensive game, he certainly has a role as good screen setter and garbage man under the hoop who can outmuscle players and put it back in. If the other team doesn't get a body on him, he's going to get his hands on the ball, and again, this is something he can do, make the layup. He's also fast and can make a rim run and finish in these situations as well. Out of horns, he executes a good dribble pitch, and if he doesn't have to do too much, he can finish this. But if you ask him to dribble a little bit and create going to the basket, it will usually end badly. However, he did surprise me quite a bit with this nifty crab dribble to the hoop, lefty finish, and one. Wow. So there you have it, sports fans. This bench unit is the best in the NBA right now, and they've been on hiatus with the injury to D'Angelo Russell. But he'll be back soon, and we can get back to enjoying this bench mob again. A unit that might even propel the Lakers back into the playoffs come springtime.